What is up, guys? This is Kobo from Black Ops 2 Cinema here, and sorry for no Black Ops 2 gameplay on this video, but for the new zombie song called Carrion, I'm going to do a little breakdown of that, talk about the zombie storyline for a little bit, if you care to listen about it. I'm a huge Zombies fan. I love the storyline, and I just want to go over the song because it has a lot of meaning, along with the other songs, to the storyline. The song is called Carrion, but it's not Carrion like the Avenged Sevenfold, C-A-R-R-Y-O-N. This song is C-A-R-R-I-O-N, all one word. The definition of carrion, that carrion, is decayed flesh or like feeding on dead flesh. So, as you know, zombies are dead flesh. So, basically, the song's about needing zombies or needing the character's dead flesh, that he wants them dead. The first lyrics are, like a dream where I'm falling and calling out, my resistance is silent. I can feel, but I still can't control myself. Please forgive me now. Now, it's a guy singer because when Samantha was controlling the zombies, she's a girl, so there's a girl singer. Now there's Richtofen, it's a guy. But these lyrics kind of make Richtofen seem like a good guy. It says, please forgive me, I cannot control myself. There was something controlling Sam. Now Sam's a good girl, but the teddy bear supposedly is bad in some way, or it's a bad spirit and it controls her. Sometimes you'll hear Samantha's laugh as a regular girl, but then you'll hear a morph laugh, like where it doesn't even sound like a girl at all. It sounds like a demon. So there was some sort of demon controlling Sam, and now there's some sort of demon maybe controlling Richtofen? I have no clue. The next lyrics are shadow, nothing, all I am, stalking, killing, all I can. Basically, it means that he's being controlled, he has to kill, stalk them, follow them, and he can't do anything about it. Once again, making Richtofen seem like a nice guy. It says, I was spawned from eternal night by infernal right, and I need your carry-on. Neurons fire when I violate, pupils dilate, and I feel your carry-on. Now, this seems like he's definitely being controlled at this point. He has no control over himself. It is the demon. And I think the real enemy in this storyline is the demon. Not really Richtofen, not really Sam, but the demon. And the zombies. The next lyrics are, I could scream, but now I know I won't hear myself. I'm a slave to synapses. In my dream is the sound of a lullaby calling me the one. I'm undone, and they'll all run from the chosen 115. Now, the part where it says, I could scream, but I know I won't hear myself, it also states the fact that he's being controlled by a demon. And he can't do anything about it. He can't hear himself. Basically, he is not in his own body, really. And he's a slave to synapses. He's messed up and everything. In my dream is the sound of a lullaby. And that's kind of creepy. I don't know exactly what that is. Calling me the one, I'm undone, and they'll all run from the chosen 115. The 115 is the element that was used to make the super soldiers, the undead army, which is the zombies. And so they're running from the zombies, which could be 115, I guess, what you're saying, or what they're saying. So he's the chosen one to control them. Maybe Sam used to be the chosen one, but now they realize Richtofen is the total chosen one. So that is why he's controlling the zombies now. The next lyrics are vermin, martyr, just as planned, asking why must I be damned. Now, Richtofen didn't choose to be swap bodies with Samantha. I guess it just kind of happened. But so he's asking why must I be damned? Why was it him that's the chosen? He's asking why is he the chosen one? And yeah, it says this was all a plan. It says just as planned. He was a plan. And then it goes over the chorus again. I was spawned from eternal night by infernal right, and I need your carry-on. Neurons fire when I violate, pupils dilate, and I feel your carry-on. And then it says, the next lyrics are, I bring doom and defile light. Your entire life will not cease to carry on. Now this isn't the regular carry-on, it's carry on, the two-word one. I've returned and I'm not alone, never to atone, and forever carry on and on. And basically, I don't know what this means, if it means I've returned and I'm not alone. I have no clue. Maybe the demon has come before, or maybe it's actually talking about Richtofen at this point. I have no clue on that one, I'm drawing a blank. Next lyrics are on and on until everyone is gone, which is self-explanatory. Here they're begging, and they're pleading, and they're crying, see them bleeding, and they run and run till they cannot carry on. See, now that just means that I'm thinking here is that he's conscious about what's going on, and he can hear everything that's going on and see it, but he can't do anything about it. And so they just, the characters that are alive keep running from the zombies. I mean, really, if you're playing zombies, you're not going to stand still. You're going to run away from them. And basically, the next lyrics are carry on like 3 times, and it just keeps saying carry on, I need your carry on, I feel your carry on, stuff like that. So basically, for some reason, he needs dead flesh. He needs their dead flesh. Maybe the demon just wants them to become the whole part of the zombie army. He wants to be total control over the zombie army. And yeah. Now, going into the normal storyline without the lyrics, basically, if you do the Easter egg, there's 2 sides you could do. You could take Max's side, which is the good side. Max isn't really good, but he's better than Richtofen. And then you could take Richtofen's side, which basically gives Richtofen more power and cuts off all communications with Max's. Max's can only communicate with you through electronic devices like radios or something like that. So when you turn on the power and when you do Richtofen's plan, it cuts off all of that with Max's, and he cannot contact you at all. And now there is a street light. This is a little it's a little weird, but when you turn the power on and do the Easter egg, some of the characters can see the street light at the bus station flashing, and it's flashing in Morse code. And basically what they all translate to is follow certain instructions, and which means this is probably Max's. It's follow instructions. The instructions are unclear, but it says follow my instruction and we will prevail, basically. And that's a little weird. So, but yeah. So basically, there's 2 sides you could take. You could take good or less bad, or evil, really bad. And I think that's really awesome. So yeah. But I don't know how that would go along with this song, because it says that Richtofen is basically being controlled by something, and we know Sam was being controlled by something. Now the old characters, I have no clue where they're at, and Sam, I have no clue where she's at either. These will probably be revealed in later DLCs, and they're definitely not in Nuketown, because I have Nuketown, and if you notice, they're not there. So when you get the Nuketown DLC, don't look forward to that. But yeah, and also another thing about Nuketown is if you knife the bomb shelter, you can hear Marlton's voice saying, "This should prove my superiority." He's the smart one. He wants to, be the leader of the whole group because he knows what he's doing. This is either set in 2025 after the rockets or during the rockets, and they've survived that way, or they're somehow teleported back in time, because we know that the original characters have teleported through time and stuff like that. They've come to present time, they've gone to past, stuff like that. But this definitely explains how these new characters have survived the apocalypse so far. Nothing really else about the Nuketown map besides the fact that once you get around round 25, Richtofen says a quote about turning on the power. There's no way to turn on the power on the map, but he says something about power, gate, and key. There's a gate on Nuketown, if anybody has noticed. If you go by the little car on the normal map, the little car that, it's a hydro car or something, the blue one on Nuketown 2025, if you look past that way, there's a gate. Not on Nuketown 2025, but on the original Nuketown map where the Jeep is, if you look past that way, there's a gate. And it leads to nothing. If you no-clip through there, there's nothing there. But I'm pretty sure that's the gate he's talking about, and it's kind of confusing. This whole thing is really confusing. But if you have any answers, please comment in the comment section below. I'd really like to know about that. And another thing is that if you hear the transmissions through the radios, part of the storyline, it's not Max's, some of them. Some of them are just survivors that have either followed Richtofen or Max's instructions. And one of them is coordinates to some survivors of the apocalypse. And the coordinates are literally, Nevada. And when you load up Nuketown Zombies, it's in Nevada, USA. I'm pretty sure the survivors they're talking about are new characters, which are now in transit. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. This whole thing's getting really twisted, and it's just really cool, though. It's either good, well, somewhat good, or all evil. And it's crazy. It's just awesome. I love the storyline so far. I think they did a great job in these Zombies maps. And, yeah, once again, you have any input or anything to say, just comment on the comment section below. I really want to get your feedback and know what's going on. If you guys can really piece this together, that would be great. So, without further ado, see you guys later.